Good morning, interwebs. It's a little before 8 at night, even though the sun is still up. Time change is just funny. But anyways, just thought I'd check in because I hadn't checked in yet. I haven't really had much of a day yet. I got up around 1 because, when I went to bed, the sun was coming up. I got so much done last night. And I got like 7 hours of sleep. So, it wasn't like it was a big deal. Just, I don't know, counter-normative when it comes to sleeping schedule, right? And then I got up, took a shower, got around, did all those things, ate lunch with the family, and what did I make? I feel like I made tasty pizza bread and peas and cranberry sauce, because it's not just for November, it's delicious year-round. And then, I hung out with my daughter for a bit, hung out with Steve for a bit, and then while the kids were napping and Steve went to sleep, I totally sacked out in my recliner. And it was just very strange. I was just incredibly, tired and just exhausted. And I slept that way from about 4 till about 6:30. The last hour or so. The kids, I think, woke up about 5 because they watched some Mighty Machines and stuff, which, by the way, Mighty Machines is a fascinating show on Netflix. If you can get over some of the narration on some of the videos is a little weird, but some of the videos are just kind of interesting about, vehicles and stuff. So, I got up, or I was waking up while they were kind of watching shows, and then, I was just really tired, and I started my period today, which is part of the reason why I am so, bleh. Clearly it's hormonal. And I think it's really strange that you feel weird saying, I started my period. That's just TMI. Now, it's not weird to tell somebody you're pregnant, which means I didn't get my period, and I am not pregnant, and totally okay with that. But it's somehow bad to say it. I don't know. Our culture's weird. But I took some pictures of the cardigan so that I can put those on Instagram, and I decided to say hello to you, and I decided I should do it by walking. So there's the house, and I walked down my little path, and now I'm walking back. My daughter's currently making muffin tins for dinner because she asked, so I guess I am going to be treated to some peanut butter saltine sandwiches for dinner because that's what she asked to make. And then the boys started telling me about how they were not that hungry because lunch was really filling, so whatever. If it makes everybody happy, makes me happy, and I have some leftovers in the fridge so I can send Steve some pork or something, so he will get a more filling dinner. And that's about it. It's just a super low-key, restful kind of day around here. I am feeling more, energetic all of a sudden, so that is good. So I'm hopeful that means that my body has shifted whatever hormones were happening, and that now I can go on and feel like a human for the rest of the day. I am enjoying my hair today, so that's good. Better than last night's hair. Whew, that was bad. And I didn't even notice. It didn't feel weird on my head. Just looked terrible in the recording. So yes, I should go back inside, go dig out some yarn to start making some stuff from a craft show tonight. No, the craft show's not tonight, but to make tonight for the craft show. And then probably this evening try and get some more sewing done. So we'll see how it all shakes out. It is 2:48 in the morning, and it's funny because I'm just thinking about how motivating vlogging is for me. Now, sometimes it's motivating for the fact that I use it to make goals for myself. And then I don't follow through on those goals, and then I feel pathetic as somebody who makes goals and then doesn't follow through on them. And sometimes I kind of mention things in passing, and then feel like I should do them because I said I would, and I don't like feeling pathetic for being someone who doesn't follow through on the things that she says. So, that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm going to go upstairs and sew some of these. Not a lot, but some. And Jezebel has been trying to help me not at all with that process because she's been pulling the pins that I so carefully applied yesterday. She's been sitting up here and plucking them off and throwing them on the desk. She is not helpful. But I did already get some stuff done tonight. I have crocheted an entire skein of cat? No, there's not a full skein of cat in here, just a little. But an entire skein of Red Heart Super Saver in the colorway Wildflower into what is going to become a fish. I think I've showed you the fish that I made my son for his birthday. And if I have not, well, it's going to look like that fish when I am done. It has not been stuffed. But there's that, and then I used what was left to make the beginning of a hippo head. Because these are things normal people say, right? Tonight I made a fish and part of a hippo head, and now I'm going to go sew zippers. I have a very wonderful life. I was telling Steve that the other day. I was explaining something I did. I'm like, I know, I have it rough. And I'm like, you know, they're good problems to have. They're creative people problems, and they are definitely first world problems, but I don't know. Sometimes they still feel like problems, unfortunately. But not so much at this exact moment, and I'm feeling a little better. I took some Motrin, so I am not having cramps, and I am not overly exhausted at this point. In fact, I have like way too much energy, which is also something that happens to me sometimes. I assume it's some wonderful wash of hormones that is making me like go, go, go. So I'm gonna go, go, go upstairs to the craft room and try and sew some of those things together and hope that Jezebel has not completely misaligned any one particular bag. I think she just did small misalignments, too many of them, so I will check them before I sew them. And then my plan is to check back in with you and tell you how things went. I did get some stuff done, despite having my other kid, not the one that was upset the night before, but the other one, wake up with a sore throat and upset and wanted to sit on me and sat on me for a while. I turned on a vlog that I knew they wouldn't be interested in, and we watched that, and then he decided it was okay to try going to bed, so he did, and so then I went and finished sewing. I decided that rather than like try and go through the next step on everything, I fully finished everything I had that was in the brown colored yarn. So I finished this. It is another one of the large size bags. Has this monarch butterfly front and this kind of golden cream interior. I've been asked whether I was going to sell to you all, and I'm totally open to that idea. I am going to keep all the stock that I have and I'm making through my craft show for Sampler Festival May 6th and 7th because, well, I need stuff to have in my booth. And then once I return home, I'm going to spend that next week putting it up online to sell to any interested parties. If there's any in particular that you are interested in, though, holler at me and we'll see. The other thing that I finished was this one, which has these adorable little like travel trailers on it. And then while I was stitching, I noticed this one little fun extra bit. Look, there's a squirrel. There's another one down here, but I hadn't noticed the squirrel on the furniture before. And then again, some more on this other side. And the interior on this one is this blue and kind of orangey polka dot. And they have the squared bottoms and such, but they're all ironed flat as it is. So I'm going to go put those away. I might do a few other things, and then I'm going to be headed to bed. And I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty-night.